Hey, what's up, guys? Matt Shiflett with AmericanMadeExotics here. We got a clutch pippin, and it's one I'm excited for. It was another opportunity for us to breed Trojan into our collection a little farther. So this is a Leopard Pied bred to a Trojan Het Pied. So hopefully we see some Pied Trojans that, you know, we could plug into lots of different projects. Clown Pieds, Ultramel Pieds, lots of different directions we could take here. So either way, you know, I'm just happy to see Trojan get bred into our collection a little bit. We got our fingers crossed that we hit a couple girls that we can hold on to for the future. Got one went bad. Two are pipping already. So let's go ahead and kill this light. And we'll candle, make sure we miss any veins. Heck yeah, man. See a pied off the bat. Alright, I'm going to try not to look and try not to get excited until I get them all cut and we can see them together. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut the light on and take a look. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Off the bat, that looks very promising. So I think that might be the Trojan Pied there. Not going to get too excited till they come all the way out. There's a Pied. Let's see here. Can't tell on that one. Non-Pied. Another Pied. Jeez, another Pied. Try not to look for Trojan yet because I know how my eyes are. I'm gonna wait till they come out the egg and I can get a better look at them. There's a leopard. Not gonna lie, that's one I was really hoping to see too, was the Leopard Trojan. And another Pied. So very cool. Very cool. And that doesn't look like a regular Pied either. So looks like we got 5 visuals and 2 non-visuals. And funny story about this male. So this is why I have a hard time writing off a het just because you miss or you don't hit visuals. We actually got the male Trojan 100% Het Pied from Morgan Hill Morphs, Justin Smith. And funny backstory about it, it was an adult Trojan that had the Het Pied that it was priced, you know, pretty cheap at the time for what it was for an adult, and just beautiful animal. So I got talking to Justin about it and asked him, you know, what's the backstory on the animal? And he had it listed as a pos Het Pied, but no percentage. So that's what we got the conversation going on about. It's asking, you know, what's the backstory on it? What's the percentage of the pos het? What was the pairing? And the backstory on it was he had produced it as a Trojan 100% Het Pied, and he had sold it to another breeder, small breeder. I think he bred like 1 clutch that year, and it was a good sized clutch, but he didn't make any pieds with it. So I guess once they worked things out, I guess the guy wanted his money back or swapped the snake. I don't know the whole story there, but Justin, being a stand-up guy, sounded like he offered to just buy the snake back from the person since they didn't make any visuals. And he said he was pretty confident that there's just no way he could have swapped it up. And he hatched the animal himself, so he was pretty confident it had to be 100% Het Pied. But unfortunately, he said he didn't have a picture of it as a clutch to be 100% sure. So again, being a stand-up guy, he bought the animal back from the original person, quarantined it. You know, it was just a massive adult. He said he was going to keep it and breed it himself, and then just decided not to because he had other animals. So he listed the animal for sale, and we ended up getting it. And he told me, like, man, he was really confident it was 100% het, and the guy just had bad odds. So here we are, first clutch with it. 5 visual pieds and 2 non-visuals in a 7-egg clutch. So, you know, that's the thing about hets, is you really have to get them from somebody that you really trust, because the odds might not always be in your favor. Just like this, for example, statistically, you know, he might have missed that whole first clutch. But if he had tried again, he might have had a pied heavy clutch just like this one, because the odds always tend to work out how they're supposed to statistically when the sample size is large. But when you look at one clutch, it might look super skewed, but when you get enough eggs and and the sample size is bigger and bigger, it tends to work out to how it should, 50-50 on a het to a visual. So, you know, we got visual heavy, but the one other clutch this boy had was not visual heavy, didn't have any visuals. So statistically it kind of balanced out. So hopefully we keep getting these kind of odds this year, and we get lots of visuals. That's what we want. But, you know, I figured Justin would like hearing that it proved out and stuff. So, you know, we appreciate it. Justin's got some amazing Trojan stuff, and it looks like he's been working that project for a while. So if you're looking for some Trojans, you know, we've got some hatched out. But Morgan Hill Morphs, they've had some for a while. They got some good size on them, beautiful animals. So we're excited to work this project. I'm going to let them absorb the rest of this yolk. And hopefully by tomorrow, everything comes out the egg, and we can take a closer look at it and see if we hit any of the Trojan pieds. But really excited to work this project and get it in our collection. So I'm very happy to see 5 pieds. And hopefully we hit a Trojan in one of them. So we'll be back soon with an update. I appreciate y'all watching. Okay, this is 23BPc49, just female leopard pied, bred to a Trojan het pied. And we got good odds on the pieds here, and they definitely got some funky pattern to them. I'm not really sure on Trojan on these things yet, but they don't look like regular pieds, so we'll have to let them shed to be sure. This one's a female. This one is a male. Here's another pied. Nice weird pattern on it. That one's a female too. Here's another. Again, really weird pattern. I've never hatched Trojan pieds, so we're going to have to let them shed and take a closer look at it. That's another female. This one's at least a leopard. 100% het pied. That one's a female. And then here is another one. It's like a normal 100% het pied. And that one is a boy. So really some interesting looking pieds in this clutch. So I'm hoping we hit some Trojan pieds in here. We're going to let them shed before I start trying to guess on that. But cool looking clutch. I'm happy with it. At least we got some girls in there. So at least we know that male's het pied too. We've proved him out in the first clutch. So we should have a lot of cool clutches coming from him. So really excited for that. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Until the next one.